Well, when I made my first album, I set myself these deadlines of a song every month. I wanted to record and release a song every month, and it was very difficult because it was such a short time to do each track. So when it came to making "So Let a Good Thing Die," my new album, I wanted to give myself as much time as I needed, and make sure that everything I put out was really perfect. So this album, for the first time, this is the first thing I've ever released that I wouldn't change a thing about it.
Okay, then I just want to know what is the main idea or notion, of the album entirely, and how much does it resonate to your current condition and mood? How does it resonate?
Well, the title of the album, you mean "To Let a Good Thing Die"?
Yeah, the main idea and the notion entirely. What is it about?
Well, it's got two meanings really. One is it refers to the relationship that I was going through at the time of making the album, which ended even though we both loved each other very much and we didn't want it to end. Life got in the way and we were living in different cities and I was busy touring, and so it was a lesson learned that sometimes things end even though you don't want them to, and you have to be okay with that. And that applies to life in general. And life is ephemeral, life is fleeting, and it's beautiful because of its brevity. The second meaning of the title is the creative arc that I was going through at the time before I started my first album, and now finishes here with "To Let a Good Thing Die." And it feels like it's one big creative idea for me, and now it's finished, and I think for album 3 I'm gonna have to go somewhere very different.
Okay, so it has two meanings. Okay, it's fantastic. Okay, do you have tips for those who want to keep the inspiration going during this we can all say stressful time like this?
I think it's important not to force anything. You know, never make yourself make art. You know, I used to read stories of Burt Bacharach and some of the great songwriters of the 30s and 40s. You know, going and sitting down every day and writing a song. I don't think you should treat it like an office job, and I can't do it anyway. You know, sometimes I don't write for 4 months, 5 months, and then sometimes I'm writing 3 songs at once, and I'm writing all the time, every day. So it's a question of just making sure you live life. In order to write about life, you must first live it. So, yeah, just relax, man.
Okay. How would you feel about the time when you go back to the stage after the hiatus and present your new album to the fans? How would you think they will respond to it?
Where? Go back where?
Go back to the stage, to the concert after the hiatus, and how it would your fans take your new album?
I mean, I can't wait to go back to the stage. It feels like it's been a long time. My last show was Java Jazz, which is a really special show, but I miss it very much. I always feel like with art, it has to be consumed in order for it to become art, in order to complete its journey. You know, you can paint the most beautiful painting in the world, but if you just keep it in your attic, it doesn't mean anything. And I feel like it's the same with an album. You have to go and play it to people in order for it to exist in its full way. So I'm sad that I can't play, but at the same time I'm aware that there are more important things in the world than my music. So more important that people stay safe, and as soon as we can all do concerts together and all do it safely, then we will do.
Okay, I wanna take you back about the quarantine life, self-quarantine situation. So like any other musician right now, you are in the quarantine, right? And I'd like to know, what does this self-quarantine situation mean to you in terms of creating music? Does it instead provide you a special moment where all the musical inspiration come in, or otherwise?
Well, I actually find it very difficult to write when I'm touring or when I'm recording. I have to set aside specific time to write. And because the last 18 months have been so busy with touring and recording, I hadn't really written that much. So it was really nice to go back. I went to my parents' house for a little while and got some nice fresh air and wrote some songs that I'm really proud of. So I think in some ways quarantine was the beginning of album 3.
Okay, last question, Bruno. In interview with Rolling Stone, in the newest interview, you said that you talked about the Java Jazz Festival in February back then, right? And you say it was a special one for you. So could you describe what are the things that makes you so excited about the Jakarta show, about the Java Jazz Festival?
Well, I really feed off energy of the crowd. It's just a conversation, really. And if they bring love and warmth and energy to me, I can bring it back to them. And it's always special. It's always special coming so far away from home and finding love. But Java Jazz was a really amazing gig. I remember when they opened the gates, and all these people just came running in screaming, and I mean 4,000 people were in that room both of those nights. So yeah, it was one I will not forget. Also now looking back on it, the last gig I did for quite a while, so it's even more special for that reason.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bruno.
Bye.
Bye.